One more down. Just calm down, baby. Calm down. I'm coming for you. One more down. Yeah, revive him. Revive him, dude. That's a good idea. They're all dead.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
What's up, guys? DP here, and welcome back to another episode of Training Grounds, the Sniper Rifle Guide. Now, I thought long and hard about including the SKS and the Mark 14 in this guide, but after all, they are DMRs, so I'm going to do a separate guide for just the DMRs and the LMG as well. For today's round of Training Grounds, we've got three main sniper rifles in the game that are on the menu. Three bolt-action sniper rifles, the Carabiner 98 Kurtz, aka the Kar 98K, the M24, and last but not least, the AWM, the Arctic Warfare Magnum. But let's get started with the most commonly used and found sniper rifle in the game, the Kar 98. This is the only high-powered bolt-action sniper rifle that you can find in the open world, but you can also find this gun in crates. Now, this is a control-fed bolt-action sniper rifle that can take 5 7.62 rounds at a time. It's the same 7.62 round that you could share with an AKM, a Groza, an SKS, and even an M24. The base damage on this gun is about 66. It definitely does a bit more damage than the DMRs, the SKS or the Mark 14. However, the trade-off here is that it's going to take you a little bit longer to get back onto your target because of the bolt action. The time between shots is an estimated 1.9 seconds. Its effective range is about 80, which is actually quite far. The recommended engagement distance on this gun is anything between 100 all the way up to 800 meters. The Kar 98 does come with 3 basic attachment slots: the muzzle slot, the upper rail slot, aka the scope slot, and also a buttstock slot. There's 2 options for the buttstock. You can either put a cheek pad on this and increase your stability by a little bit, or you can put the Kar 98 bullet loops, which helps with the reload time. Now, I personally would go with the reload time. It has a base reload time of about 4 seconds, which is quite high. So with the bullet loops, you can bring it down to 3.2 seconds. Now, the positives about this gun is that it can be found anywhere in the world, which is great. You don't have to risk your life at the crate. Also, this gun is extremely accurate in third person over the shoulder. I've caught myself in many situations where I've had to shoot this gun without a scope, having to chase somebody down in close combat, and it's just been a lifesaver. I hit him once with the sniper. He's down. Oh, buddy. You ain't gonna save your buddy.
He's coming.
The only downside that I see to this bolt-action sniper rifle is that it doesn't have the stopping power of the M24 or the AWM. For anyone that's completely kitted out, I'm talking about people that have level 3 helmets and level 3 armor, they're not going to die in one hit. So it's going to give your enemy a little bit of time to recognize where the shot came from, adjust, maybe even heal up, and then you're going to have to start that fight all over again. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and rate the gun. It definitely gets a higher score on the damage and range. It's a bit more damage than the AKM and the SKS, and definitely a whole lot more range. Where it loses points is the stability and the low rate of fire. Obviously, it's a bolt action, so you're not going to be able to get off as many shots as you want to, which gives the gun a total of 34 points and an average rating of 2.83 stars out of 5. Let's talk about the number 2 chunky monkey item on the menu, the M24. Boom! Shakalaka! Now, the M24 in PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds is a crate-only gun. That means you're going to have to survive the horrors of actually fighting at a crate. And if you survive with this gun in your hands, you're going to find out how overpowered this gun really is. It stacks up at a base damage of 77, range of 96, stability of only 32, and a firing rate of only 6. It uses the same 7.62 ammunition that the AKM, SKS, the Kar 98, and the Groza share. Not only does this bolt-action sniper rifle do more damage than the Kar 98, but you can get that reload speed down to almost 2 seconds with an extended quick draw or a quick draw magazine. This gun does take 4 attachment slots, obviously 1 more than the Kar 98. the muzzle attachment slots, the upper rail slot, a magazine slot, and of course the cheek pad slot. Now there is one thing I want to mention about the muzzle attachment slots. Whether or not you put a compensator, a suppressor, or a flash hider, that's entirely up to you. But IMO, in my opinion, if you're going to use a bolt action sniper rifle, a compensator does little to nothing for this. The recoil on this gun is ridiculous. So unless you have a suppressor or a flash hider, I think would do better in maybe hiding some of that muzzle flash that you get when you shoot the gun. Now honestly, I wouldn't recommend using this gun in a third person over the shoulder sort of situation in close quarter combat, unless you had absolutely no choice. But with bullet speeds of over 2,580 feet per second, which is about 786 meters per second, this gun is an absolute monster at range. You can zero this gun all the way up to 1,000 meters. But me personally, I have yet to see someone more than 700 or 800 meters. Also, another positive about this gun, unlike the Kar 98, which uses the bullet feed system from the top, this one actually has a magazine. If you can get an extended magazine on this gun, you can get all the way up to 7.62 rounds in your gun. The M24 is definitely a beast when it comes to final circle. If you can connect with this gun, especially on your final opponent, they will have little to no time to actually respond to something that does that much damage. Alright, let's go ahead and rate the gun now. It gets a bit more on damage than the Kar, obviously a 9, and a bit more on the range. The stability, the rate of fire, the ammo does not change. It gets 2 more points for the attachment slots and a total score of 38 points, which gives it an average rating of 3.17 stars out of 5.
Easy, bro. Yes!
Well, the hard part of all the gun guides and all the training grounds put together is finally over, because I get to review the most juicy, the most scrumptious, the most delicious, the most buttery smooth rifle out there, the AWM Monster Rifle. 10 out of 10, would use again. Gun guide is over, go home. No, I joke. Come back, let me touch your face. I'm sorry guys, got a little excited about reviewing the gun. After all, it is the God gun. And let me just put it to you this way. If you're lucky enough to get this gun out of a crate, let's just say that your odds of winning in Final Circle just went up by 100%. It is that good. Alright, let's start with the base stats. It does 100 on base power, 100 on range. Stability is 34. It's a bit more than the M24, but it's still decent, and a rate of fire of 6. One thing that's unique about the AWM, and thank God that the developers decided to do this, is that it uses its own custom rounds. It uses the 300 Magnum rounds, and there's only 20 per crate. In my opinion, I think that adds a little bit of balance to this already overpowered monstrosity. And let's face it, if you're lucky enough to find this gun, you're definitely going to be conservative with the ammo. Now, at the moment, this is the most powerful gun in the game. It only takes 2 shots to kill someone with a level 3 vest, and only 1 with a level 3 helmet. It comes with 4 attachment slots, just like the M24. You've got the basic muzzle attachment, the scope attachments, the magazine attachment, and also the stock attachment. As hard as this gun hits, it can even be more deadlier if you can find a quick draw extended mag, which will up your bullet or magazine size from 5 to 7, and your reload speeds from 4.6 seconds all the way down to almost 2 seconds, which is insane. Now, before I wrap this up and give the AWM a rating, I just wanted to put all 3 guns on the screen for you guys and give you a comparison of how these guns rate against each other to help you maybe make a better decision on the battlefield. I mean, on the battlegrounds. Now, even though the Kar 98 does not match up to the power of the AWM or even the M24, it does have decent iron sights. The other 2 are definitely lacking in that. Also, the Kar 98 is found anywhere in the world and also in the crates, but the other 2 guns are crate-only guns. The ammunition for the Kar 98 and the M24, it's pretty common. It can be found anywhere in the world. As far as the AWM goes, the ammunition is very limited. You only get 20. Now, on the plus side, when it comes to the AWM and the M24, they definitely beat out the Kar 98 when it comes to power and range. Stability really doesn't matter that much because they're all bolt-action sniper rifles. Well, I really hope that this helps with your selection in the sniper rifles. Let's go ahead and rate the AWM now. It obviously gets the highest points for damage and range. Stability, it's a bolt-action sniper rifle, so you can't go wrong with 5. A 3 on rate of fire, ammo capacity is really low, and attachments 8, which gives this gun a total of 39 points and an average rating of 3.25 stars out of 5. Oh my god, he had an arm. He had an arm and he wasn't using it. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys leave in the likes, the comments. I really, really appreciate the time that you guys take to share my videos. I hope that this helps a lot of new people coming into the game. I hope that you guys find it fun, informative, educational, entertaining. I don't know. But if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really helps me out, and a lot of effort, hard work, and time went into these guides. Let's see if we can get this one also up to 500 likes. It would mean the world to me. I'm still beside myself at how much love you guys gave me on the AR guide. Thank you all so much for your support. I will see you guys in the next training grounds, probably the DMR training grounds. Enjoy the rest of the round. Stay strong, and I'll see you. Yeah, because prone really works. Swear to God, there was another guy behind me. Or maybe on the same side. Oh, big boy gun. See you. Good night, baby. Oh, I didn't kill him. God damn it. It's all good. I'm not switching guns. Oh, baby. Oh, more death. Let's go. That's 2.